and this is Fisher Price Ranch.
Alright, so here is kind of our plan so you guys understand what we're doing. So this is the perimeter of our entire 36.29 acres. When we first get there, the road comes in from this side or from over here and then goes up and around this way. So we're going to have a driveway here, and this is going to be our doe's courtyard. If you guys saw our last property, we kind of did the courtyard and then the pastures off of that. So these girls are getting roughly 18 to 20 acres. So these are split into 5 different pastures. And then this is a 1 acre weaning pen that's in between the boys and the girls. And then here's the boys. They're going to get 3 pastures that are roughly 5 to 8 acres. So, and then this is going to be where our house will be. We're going to have chickens and pigs and kind of more of the orchard and things like that. But this is the start of the property and what we're doing. So we actually already went out and we marked our corners. And Brandon has already strung a rope on this side because we're going to start fencing this side of the property. But we still have to finish stringing it and start marking where we're going to have T-posts. But this will give you guys an idea of kind of what we're doing.
Alright, so here's our first corner at the top of the property. We've got a flag, we've got a T-post in, and then as you can see, Brandon has already taken string, and he's taken it all the way to the other T-post. So that's our first priority, is to get this string nice and tight so we know it's a straight line before we start marking all of our flags. We have a very long measuring tape that we borrowed from our friend Dave, and then we're going to flag where each T-post is going. We're going to make this a really strong fence, so we're going to put a T-post every 10 feet, and then we're going to do it every 100 feet. We'll do like an A-frame post, which is like a support post, and then our corners will be like an H-frame. Alright, so we have to walk to the other T-post at the other corner of the property. So I figured it would be a good way to show you guys the rest of the property. Well, kind of the rest. All this is our property. You see it has a lot of trees, and they're pretty good mature trees, which I love. So we're just walking the string, if you guys can see that.
The string is too far that way.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not exactly right on our perimeter line, that's why we got to go to the other end. But you can see how big and mature these trees are. They're probably a good 15-20 foot tall. This is kind of a big flat area. This is going to be where all the goats are. Here's our string. We've already purchased 400 T-posts. We have them hiding back here. Hopefully nobody finds them. But Brandon's going to be out here pretty much every day working on them. Sorry that it's a little shaky, guys. Trying to keep it sturdy. We're wanting to get the perimeter fence done first because there are free-range cows. So we want to get them out of here as soon as possible. So over that hill is where the well is and the septic, and that's where we'll be putting our house. Oh, really? Okay, so Brandon strung this yesterday, and the cows walked through, and they already broke the string. So now we're going to have to fix the string. Yeah. Here's the end of our string. Dang cows. This is why we're never going to own cows. They're too destructive. So the property line goes up and over that hill over there. have to figure out something different for this string. That's why we're going to flag it all. We're going to put a flag for where each T-post is going to be. That way we don't have to keep the string up because they're just going to keep walking through and breaking it. So we're hoping that today we can get this side all measured and marked. And then when this side's almost done with T-post, then we'll go mark the next side. And we'll do that until we have all 4 sides done. And then we'll start buying fencing and get these cows out of here. We're hoping in the future, if we're lucky, this property doesn't have anything on it. It's not for sale, but we think maybe we might contact them and see if they might be interested in selling. It's 39 acres. So it'd give us over 70 acres. But for now, 36.29 acres is what we're getting. It's going to be a lot of walking. So we figure it's going to take a couple of months before we can actually live out here. So we have to get the entire thing fenced and then cross-fenced, and then we have to bring in solar because we're off-grid. Yeah, it broke it again. Darn cows. Getting there. There's a T-post. So these are our closest neighbors, I think. Down across the way there. In front of Brandon. Those neighbors. Alright, so we found the other T-post. Yay! And we're done working for today. Turn everything around. Maybe it'll come out a little easier. Alright, here we go. We're just going to go every 10 foot and put a flag. Alright, so we officially have flagged where every single T-post is going to be. And we did the line. It was very stressful. It's hard to film when you're busy doing stuff. So I'm probably just going to have to show you guys as we finish little segments. But as you can see, we've got our green flags. And those are T-posts every 10 foot. And then we kind of ran out over here, so we had to use red. But every red flag is 100 feet, and that's where we're going to have our A-frame support. So it goes all the way up to, farther than you can see. But up past that tree over the hill. Alright, so after a lot of measuring and dealing with, well, we got all the flags up for this one side, and the green ones are every 10 feet. The orange ones are every 100 feet. And then came out the next day, Brandon did, while I was at work, and some animal, deer, pronghorn, something with small hooves, started pulling up his flags. So he had to redo them. But anyway, so we're working with the wildlife here. But he's already dug most of our 100-foot poles. We're going to be concreting those. We want this fence to be really sturdy. So we're doing T-posts every 10 feet, and every 100 feet we'll have our
supports with concrete. So anyway, this whole side is done and ready to be T-posted. All right, so we have already ordered 400 T-posts. That's not even going to do the perimeter of this property. And those cost about $2,700. That was with a discount for buying so many. Whew. So this fence is going to cost us quite a bit of money, but after having goats and everything and pigs and all that before, and we've worked out what works and what doesn't, and this is our final property that we're going to live out forever, so we're going to do it right the first time. So here's the corner, and while Brandon was over here and I was at work, he also pounded holes along the roadside over here. So this whole side is ready for T-posts, and this whole side is ready for T-posts over here. So he wants to get over here. So do I. I'm so ready. We've been wanting this property for so long. But this side's pretty easy to measure out because it's just right along the road. So here we're going to do each corner. We're going to have a corner post, and then we're going to do like the H corners. So that's why there's multiple holes. That way we have good strong corners. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.